Right, I am going to
go
go
to the Twitter?
to Twitter. Let's go and see the lovely Twitter people. Okay, I've got one.
If you want your topic spoken to, answered, whatever, articulated on the show, then just tweet at Nintendo Sushi.
Can I just... Falkenberg, Galen, just said, Wreck-It Ralph reviewed in the wizard fashion. That's not our topic, but that's something that we should consider at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Reviewed in the... I don't even understand
Like
what
when we did the...
yeah, I will do that.
Yeah. Round of Toast.
Round of Toast. Thomas.
Just Tom in. Now that everyone has a...
He's no surname. I think he's Mr. Architect.
Yes, Tom Architect. Anyway.
Tomatoes.
Now that everyone has a HD camera in their pocket at all times, where are the cryptid, I'm guessing that's cryptic, animal photos at? Where you at, Bigfoot? Cryptid.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's cryptic.
Animal photos out.
Where you at, Bigfoot? So yeah, it's something I think I've discussed it with Gus. Not with Gus. Like Gus, how do you avoid all these cameras?
What was this? Come to my mansion I've just invented with a secret bookcase. Come around my table. I will be the head of the table, and we shall discuss where is Bigfoot.
With the undead. What I'm saying is that this is my point with Gus. This is my point with aliens.
Yeah. Thomas Edison. Where's Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Mahatma Gandhi. Have you seen Bigfoot anywhere?
Yes. I had some batshit.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Nero, surely you've seen Bigfoot.
You opened up your own coffee house, for Christ's sake.
Exactly.
Right, so, yeah, that's probably up. Yeah, that's my point with Gus. Like, and I watch a lot of stuff to do with Gus, like Ghost Hunters. It's interesting because there is a lot of
Joan of Arc. Have you seen Bigfoot? There
is some unexplained things in the world, but that will be explained one day.
Like why we're all horrible to each other.
Yeah, exactly. No need. Free love. That's camp. Yeah, so there are some unexplained weird things in the world. I'm not going to deny that.
I mean, that banquet sounded quite unexplained and quite weird.
I won a banquet before, but he's now.
There was a lot of people there.
Yeah, I've got a lot of people to cater from, all from different parts.
St. Francis of Assisi.
Michael Jackson. No, it's too soon. So that would be. Yeah, that's always been my point. Now people have got HD cameras in the pocket. You know, where's the selfies with UFOs?
Yeah.
Where's the alien selfies?
I mean, that's what we used to do as kids.
Loch Ness Monster, Truth 207.
You get on that, Truth 207.
Get on that, yeah. I want to see a picture.
When I was a kid, we used to make fake UFO sightings. We used to, like, modify frisbees.
Throw a frisbee and take a photo of it from a distance.
Yeah, and we'd do stuff like that.
Put a white sheet over your head.
We never went to the news with them.
No.
It was just cool.
I love it if it went out of hand. It'd be like that film Alien Autopsy.
I mean, I've never had a chat with Da Vinci at the banquet of...
I'll invite you around next time.
Yeah, the banquet of the living and the banquet of the dead.
Yeah.
Amalgamated into some sort of weird sex fantasy that you had. Because Lord knows we've all had the St. Francis of Assisi sex fantasy.
Yeah. I get it every time.
Yeah.
Francis Drake as well.
Yeah, Sir Francis Drake. Sorry, I mean, I know you're friends, but...
Yeah. We are friends, yeah. We're on first name basis.
Yeah, but these people...
Then I'll invite you around to my ghost session.
Yeah. What was I talking about?
You used to make the fake pics, and yeah, I suppose what you say now is, now that we've got the technology, that people can make really good fake ghost sightings.
No, that's not my thing, no, because I think it's a lot obvious to people now whether things are photoshopped.
True.
It takes a very, very, very skilled artist to do something that's undetectable. Like I'm talking like top people in Hollywood, top people in the FBI and places like that can actually get do something legit. Whereas back then, you had a blurry photo, you could get away with something.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? So I don't think the whole Photoshop thing is. I mean, there's a ton of like YouTube confirmed things, and it's like there's blatantly shitty effects.
Like, what's the deal with Bigfoot?
What's the deal with Bigfoot?
What is it? Oh my god. I know I'm going back to comic books, but there's a comic book out, right, that really annoyed me. Okay, here's the story. It's right. Han Solo and Chewbacca are flying in the Millennium Falcon, but they accidentally go through a portal and end up crash landing on our Earth, the planet Earth. Okay, he dies. Han Solo dies.
Oh, okay.
But Chewbacca lives.
You think he's Bigfoot?
And who finds him?
St. Francis of Assisi.
No, I'll give you a clue. Another Harrison Ford character.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones finds him and the remains of Han Solo. That's a comic that's out. That's a legit comic that's out. And he finds the remains of him, and then he's like, oh, and then he finds Bigfoot. And it's like...
Is it on Comixology? I might read that. That
probably.
Quite baller.
It's awful. It's really, really bad.
Yeah, but it sounds kind of fun bad.
It's one of the things that you laugh at.
But when we was talking before about Spider-Woman,
yeah.
there's an episode of Spider-Woman where there's 1,000 Chewbaccas.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And Darth Vader in it.
Oh, the one that fully rips off Star Wars. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. So yeah. So it's a good point with the HD cameras around. And it's not necessary to say that certain experiences that people have can be pinned down to, oh, we don't know what you're talking about. Like I think that there is some weird stuff in the world that we can't explain yet, and that we will explain one day. We've got a long time on this earth to explain it. Aliens are a weird one for me, because I 100% believe in life on other planets somewhere.
Yeah, but you can't 100% believe something unless you've been to dinner with it.
That really made me laugh. Oh, I'm choking on Tetris ice cubes. Oh. No, it feels when you hit the top. Right. My gullet is just like... Okay. I just got game over in my gullet. Game over in the gullet. Yeah, so... my point is I 100% believe in aliens. I don't necessarily believe that they've been here, that they've visited yet. I don't necessarily...
You don't believe that God is an alien that came back years ago and Jesus...
No, Jesus, that whole Mormon idea as well, that some people believe that the Mormons... they were, instead of visited by that angel, it was actually an alien that gave them the golden plates and all that stuff. That's fine if you want to believe that. But my kind of belief system is that there's life on other planets, whether it's intelligent life or not, I don't know.
You can't fact that there is.
I can't fact that. That's my belief.
Mathematically,
it's very, very probable.
The fact that scientists don't even know where the universe ends or what happens at the end yet says
chances are there's something else.
Yeah, I mean, there might be beyond that. There might be a huge candy shop.
There might be.
But in that candy shop, everything's like Earth, but candy to them is liver and onions.
Ooh. We should swap planets.
Should we?
Everyone would be happy.
Should we?
Yeah.
So you want liver and onions instead of sweets?
Oh no, okay. I thought you meant the other way around. Like they're like, this disgusting sweets. We don't want
no.
And they're just throwing them out in bags of rubbish, and I'm just like, I quite like liver and onions.
Yeah,
anyway.
but people having to eat liver and onions is not an issue. I don't know anyone who's ever had it.
Yeah, if I don't want it, don't have it. You've always said that. But yeah, the main thing with that is that, obviously, there are aliens talking about amongst us, because something would have been found. Ghosts, something would have been found. Of course, everyone's looking for it. Everyone's got literally. My camera's here. And it's never really that far away from me.
No.
If I need to take a photo, and it's good quality and whatnot. So, yeah, that is a good point. And I think
I'm literally surrounded now
by like 5 cameras.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cameras.
Exactly.
Maybe more.
If Bigfoot walked in and was just like,
ching, 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 be like that.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, you was taking photos.
I was sword fighting.
I thought that's what Bigfoot was doing. Bigfoot was doing ching, 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 ching. Yeah, so that's true. You got a good point, Round of Toast. You've got a good point, and this is something that it's a very, very valid point. And then it starts you thinking all these weird stuff in history, all these stories.
Because the whole otter that is Loch Ness or something, that picture that could be an otter or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's blurry and you can't tell.
Exactly.
And like I say, nowadays I think
we'd know if the Loch Ness Monster
not even like photography, but video footage. Because everyone's got a video recorder. Like you can't prove anything as well. I mean, it's very even Hollywood movies can't get beasts to look natural in the surroundings now.
It's true.
So you can for one frame with a picture.
Yeah,
that's different for something moving and exploring. True. So if you had a video of Chewbacca, you know what I mean? It's pretty.
And Harrison Ford.
That's called Star Wars. If you were both them too, but you could prove that.
You could, but then there's always going to be
if you've got legit video footage of something that's.
But then there's always going to be. But there's always going to be those people that no matter how much you say, this is undeniable proof. They're going to you made it. Technology's good nowadays. Technology is good, and in some ways it's our own worst enemy with something like that. Because if I legitimately did see, if I film one of my ghost dinners, people would be like, well, you obviously made that. And I'd be like, no, it's completely true. And no matter who says it's completely true, you'd be like, yeah, but technology's that good.
Look, Sammy Davis Jr., where the fuck is Bigfoot?
Yeah, exactly. Biggie Smalls.
Exactly. All of them.
Yeah. So yeah, that's another thing as well, is that it goes the other way. It goes two ways. You're like, oh, but there we go. We've all got cameras in our pockets, so that they are in our pockets, so that disproves all these ghost sightings and blah blah blah. But at the same time, because people are saying that, maybe anything that's legit happens and you film it, people are always going to be able to go against it because the technology's at that point.
Yeah, but if that video footage was given to actual technological
analysis,
analysts, scientists, and everything like that, and they were like, right, they can tell whether a video has been tampered with and edited, and whether it's from the original raw camera and things like that. If they're like, yeah, this is a fact, then then I think they won't just go, all right, cool, nice one. They would obviously that area would be searched scientifically and thoroughly and everything like that. True. And it's not if they're in right in this area, in this woods next to Truth 207's shanty house, there's there'd be other evidence of this animal that they would be able to DNA test.
Half-eaten fighters and whatnot.
Half-eaten fighters, Scottish hare, things like that. You know what I mean? Where they'd be able to tell.
Yeah.
Categorically that there is something living here that's not. Yeah. On the books.
Well, yeah, but
evading those tax laws.
Do you think this has happened at any point and the government's covered it up? What do you think about stuff like UFOs? Yeah, is Area 51? Is this shit in there that they're keeping very, very quiet?
Area 51.
It's too commercial now. Everyone knows about Area 51.
No. It was established. I believe like post-war. I think when they were doing a lot of experimentational things. It was either in the war. I know that they did a lot. When there was Russia and
in the 60s,
United States had
the
beef.
nuke stuff.
They had beef.
And
there they were testing a plane that was undetectable on radar.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they were doing. They were detecting. They were building these things, lots of these mad, crazy things where the scientists would have to go and live there because it was vital information to do with the safety of the country. And then they realised, like, when the satellites, were coming over and when everything, that at a certain time in the day, they had to hide all trace of the stuff they were working on outside on the actual runways and stuff like that. So they had this like really effective way of doing it, and then I think at some point one of their satellites had realised something was there because it was something to do with heat or something. I'm not sure what it was, and then they managed to it was something mad, if they covered the aeroplane with tinfoil or something mad like that, it was deflect. I can't remember what it was. There was some sort of goofy thing that happened there, to do with hiding it and stuff.
So you think?
But that was all the technology that was being developed and run at that time to kind of go against the Soviet Union and everything like that, and all the things that they were doing there. And the Russians were doing the same. Everyone was spying on everyone.
Of course.
Because they wanted to know what have they got, what have they got, what have they got. We've got this. Oh shit, they've got that. We've got this.
The nature of war. That's how wars start. Is fear of what the others have got.
It's done a lot digitally now.
Yeah.
In every day between the governments and stuff. But
So I'm saying in terms of like the secret things that you think, I'm saying, do you think anything has been found and the government have hid it because of national security? Or
no, I feel that that's more of a development thing. I feel they're probably still developing technologies that are, seem unsavoury to the general public and seem like they infringe rights and things like that. I feel all the governments are, you know.
They almost definitely have the thing that Batman has in The Dark Knight.
Almost certainly not.
No, they could build that.
Oh,
which turns
the spy thing.
every mobile phone into a sonar device.
Yeah, I won't be surprised by that.
They could do that.
But
Lucius Fox is down there, Morgan Freeman, going, well, I'll do it, but put my resignation in. It's not right.
But yeah, I feel like they're still developing technology and things, and it's a super highly.
I think it is, yeah. But I think, in terms of just going back to the question, I'm not a great believer in that things have happened and the government have covered it up. In terms of aliens or ghosts, or
they would though.
They would probably try.
I feel like it's difficult now.
It's very difficult now.
When Roswell happened, potentially could have done, but it's very difficult now because. There's not just the government's telescopes looking in the sky.
Exactly.
There's not just these huge research labs like that are kind of unsanctioned and everything like that who are all working independently. And like if a meteor was coming towards the Earth, which apparently one's going to come quite close soon, then everyone would know about it instantly because of the internet.
Yeah.
Whereas before, 10, 15 years ago, we only knew what was on the television.
On the news.
Or the news,
the
radio.
Yeah.
So, so now news travels like this really quickly, and I feel that
it'd be almost impossible to cover.
It'd be like an alien doesn't just crash land. People know with all these satellites, something's coming into Earth.
You know what makes me laugh as well?
And that becomes a big fucking issue.
If the aliens as well, alien crash landed, right? Okay, these aliens have found a way to make their way across the fucking galaxy to find us, but they can't land. So they're coming closer. They've travelled for millions of light years. They get in like. Yeah, but we didn't think about the landing.
Have you ever been driving on the motorway for a while, and then you go in this small road straight off?
Yeah, you got to slow down, and it feels
like,
weird to go 30.
Yeah, and you feel like you should be going 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's true. Or
Same thing.
If you're on like Grand Theft Auto, you fly in the helicopter, you think, oh, you know, I can't bother to take my time to level it. I'm just going to jump out.
Yeah.
Maybe. But what's your opinion, people?
The alien might
on any of these topics
might be desperate for a piss. You know what I mean?
Like, quick, just crash it, and I'll piss on the next planet I find. Yeah. So, if you're interested in any of these topics, if you've got opinions on any of these topics that we've talked about today, we want to hear them.
In the comments below. Email us at hello@nintendosushi.com.
Good
tweet them
and bad.
Nintendo Sushi.
Comic book, good, bad, and ugly on comic books. We didn't mention the Ninja Turtles, which was a big thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, that's just ideas.
Right.
But, yeah, talk about these things.
Anyway, get on, subscribe to, what was that thing? What was that?
The Coop Club?
Coop Club.
The Coop Club, get on that. Do you want me to go through that again?
Yeah, might as well.
The $1 gets you the audio podcast early. The $5 gets you the audio podcast early, the video podcast early, and the new extra podcast that will only be for the $5 and above subscribers. The $20 gets you a 20-minute conversation with us on Skype.
Plus all the other stuff.
Plus all the other stuff. The $35 gets you a piece of merchandise every month, such as that one, such as that, such as our mug, such as our t-shirt.
If you just wanted to buy this as a one-off, just go to
Nintendo. Go to hell.
NintendoSushi.com/shop.
Check that out.
Are we out? Remember, like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. It really helps us out. It makes us feel warm and cuddly inside.
From the bottom of my esophagus.
Yep, exactly. Where them Tetris blocks are now melting.
In the streets of my esophagus.